timings. The fuel estimates are not going to be great. 45 minutes.
Round 1.
7th position.
Silverstone Summer Series. This one is just an all-out bludgefest of 45 minutes. There is no mandatory hit
The track
stop.
temp is 32. The air temp is 23 Celsius.
Again, 45 minutes, no pit stop. You just go on all-out battle and grueling times. And we will be on a long formation lap, which means that we'll get essentially set up in single file, 120 Ks, and then we'll tighten it up closer to the end. If any of the names that I might not have seen before, we essentially for tonight, there's no stewarding, but we may call a safety car in the start if things get a bit dicey. You'll hear me say that 3 times, in which case all cars there's no overtaking and drop back down to 120 Ks, awaiting the instructions on the restart of that. As with essentially the marks over the box, please stay over your mark points over the box. Don't veer out of your lines when you're coming to the start finish straight. We will be dropping back to 80 Ks again, not steward, but I'm sure that you'd like to keep it fair amongst your fellow drivers. And the last thing I'll say, guys, let's just recognise there is no stewards, but it doesn't mean that this needs to turn into a public lobby. It is still something for you guys to learn, have a bit of fun, try essentially racing with others, but not just decide that you're going to send someone to the stratosphere. I will take that upon yourselves to do as such, and I'll leave you with 1:25 left on the clock. Don't forget to hit drive.
Nine litres of fuel should cut it, eh?
Just letting you know, Ibrahim's going to probably start from the back. So he'll just go right to the back.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Single file.
Just continue single file. You're essentially ghosted, so you don't need to worry. Just hold 120 guys in the single file. Hopefully Banks gets back in and kind of catch up. Yeah, 110, you can power through, mate. You're all ghosted, so you don't have to worry about collisions. Get up to the front, mate.
Yeah, he's just going to start from the back, if that's okay.
Roger.
Follow car number 83.
Alright gentlemen, let's slow it up to 80 Ks and let's start getting up into the double file. Come on guys, let's close these gaps up. We're giving you quite a bit of extra lap on the straight to kind of start merging those gaps in to get it locked in before we start going on the straight.
Go, go, go.
On your left, clear left.
Yellow flag sector 2. Sector 2 is now green. Angelo, car number 23.
Right side, clear right.
Car crash, please.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Alright Rick, you're reeling. Ebenham in. The gap's now 0.25. Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Car in front is Ebenham, car number 83. Sector 1 time is good. P5. Ahead is increasing. It's now 0.9. Well, that was a 201.09. The gap behind is now 0.17.
Car right, clear right.
You're reeling P4 in. The gap is 1.3. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Fastest lap for Angelo. 2:00. Green flag Sector 2. P5. Car number 10 is closing the gap. It's now 1.3. The gap to Evernham in front is now 1.2 seconds. The gap to car number 10 behind is now 0.8. The guy behind has just done a 1:59.89.
Car right, clear right.
Come on, Rick. Keep pushing. We might get him back. The next car is car number 10. P6. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 0.9. Gap to car number 10 ahead is now 1.1 seconds. Sector 2 time is good. The gap to P5 ahead is now 1.5 seconds. That was a 2:01.30. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Pay attention to track limits. Please, Rick. In front is Evanham, car number.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Okay, Rick. The next car is car number 10. Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag, sector 2. We think Gneuvel has spun off. Yellow flag, sector 2, E5. It looks like Miller has binned it. Sector 2 is clear. The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds. Yellow flag. Clear of the incident. Green flag. The gap to Evanham behind is now 0.6 P5. Your last lap time was at 2:00.8. Okay, Rick, don't let this guy distract you. just done a 201.11. Defend your position, don't let him through. On you. The gap is now 1.0 seconds. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
We're at the halfway mark, keep pushing.
Gap to Ebenham behind is increasing. It's now 2.8 seconds. The gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds. Okay, Rick, we're halfway through. We think about 8 laps of fuel remaining. Stay on it, keep digging. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Car number 10 in front is now 3.4 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Okay, Rick, lap times are pretty consistent. The gap to Bonk behind is now 4.0. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. Track limits. Bonk is reeling you in. The gap's now 3.8 seconds. P5. The gap to Bonk behind is now 4.7 seconds. The gap ahead is now 5.5. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. The lap time was at 2:01.13. gap to Bonk behind is now 5.4. Angelo, car number 23, is now in the lead. Okay, Rick, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. The gap to Bonk behind is now 4.9 seconds. Bonk is getting closer. The gap's come down to 4.3. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Yellow flag is charging front.
Green flag second.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, Rick, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, man, keep pushing. The car ahead is Wild, car number 323. The gap to car number 10 behind is increasing. It's now 2.2. minutes, mate. This is perfect. P4. Good consistency. Keep them coming. The gap behind is now 1.6. Alright, Rick, the next car is a lap behind. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Exit looks clear. Blue flag. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag, sector 3. It looks like Ironside has gone off. Thirteenth place. of us is Heibel, car number 133. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. The gap to 14th behind is now 1.5. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Your lap time was 2:01.94. Okay, Rick, the next car is Ironside, car number 13. One more.
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag in sector 2.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful. Leader has finished the race.
Angelo is the winner.
Left side. Clear left.
12. Okay, it's over. Good luck, Rick.
Car left, clear left.
Alright everyone, very well done. I would like to say a congratulations to 𝐒𝐚𝐬𝐞𝐿 for his maiden win. However, you dampened it by having your left indicator on for half the race, and you hurt me poorly for that one. Everybody else, really well raced. It was kind of alarming the fact that there was less incidents in what would be this race than our normal sprint seasons. Maybe you guys are learning a bit, so impressive on that one. For Mr. Banks on the background there, move was definitely on, just a little bit unfortunate with the exit point. Anyone else got some questions while I'm here? But on the end, we're having fun on our first summer season.
I had a blast. I thought everyone drove really, really well, actually.
I had great fun. I put 75.
Yeah, big improvement.
Yeah, it was a lot nicer there. Well, I would say that there's probably going to be some learning curves on the start. It was a little bit separated, and that's something that we'll kind of touch on more when we get further along. But that's probably my only other thing. Most of the racing was pretty well on there. There was a few hits that were probably go back to the drawing board and do a bit of learning. And for Zoran, don't put your indicator on. You invoke the wrath of the gods. Also, Rick, are you in here, mate? Why did you pit because you ran out of fuel?
Just normal for me, so.
I saw you pull in and I'm like, why is he in there? The only thing I could go up is that you ran out of fuel.
Yep, because, I thought I was on for, must have been 4th, was it?
You're on for a banger result, and I've seen you go in the pit lane, and I'm like, oh boy.
I put 75 litres into mine, and I had 1.2 when I finished.
Well done.
I put
Mr. Pete
76.
Wild here. Pete Wild, congratulations on finally finishing a race fat and not DCing 5 minutes out.
I finished with 1 litre as well. I was begging for that leader on the last lap. I was thinking I was going to run out of fuel.